Hey there, it's List of 10, and today we're bringing you Top 10 Scariest Plants. Number 10. The Death Camas. The Death Camas is a flowering plant native to North America. Its flowers range from white to cream in color. Its bulbs, or roots, are oval-shaped and look like onions, but don't eat them. Eating just 2% of your body weight in this plant will, and I said will, cause vomiting, diarrhea, drooling, paralysis, and excruciating pain, if not death. Number 9. The Daughter Vine. The daughter vine is a parasite, to plants at least. Once it attaches itself to another plant, its original roots die and it inserts tiny roots into its victim. It then sucks out all the nutrients inside the plant and leaves it in search of another victim to bully. It can even take out entire trees at once, getting ready to have a feast. I guess you could call this vine a vampire too. Number 8. The Corpse Flower. The corpse flower is the largest flower in the world. Actually, it's made up of hundreds of tiny flowers. It is called the corpse flower because it releases an odor similar to the smell of rotting flesh to attract flies, which pollinate it. It blooms pretty much once in a human's lifetime, so it is quite an event, but hold your nose if you want to get too close. It really stinks. Number 7. The Gimpy Gimpy Tree. The Gimpy Gimpy Tree is one of the most painful plants you can come across. Native to the rainforests all around the world, it looks similar to the much less painful stinging nettle. But all you have to do to feel this terrible sting is brush lightly against it. The toxins that this plant releases into your body has led animals and humans alike to commit suicide. But don't ever go that far. If you ever do get stung, just seek help immediately. Number 6. The Brain Cactus. Don't worry, this thing here is not an actual brain, but it sure looks like one. This is the brain cactus. It is absolutely harmless unless you get pricked by it, but I think we can all agree that it is extremely creepy. It grows gold-colored spines and lives between rocks in Mexico. It is very drought-resistant, and as long as it is in loose soil, it can go weeks without water. Number 5. The Venus Flytrap. The Venus Flytrap is one alien-looking plant. From teeth to snap-trap jaws, it looks like it can do serious damage, but it can't, unless you can fit inside its mouth. Inside the head are multiple sensor hairs. Whatever gets trapped inside needs to trigger the hairs twice for the jaws to close and once to start the digestive process. Then, the plant releases acids that extract the nutrients from the prisoner and leave it an empty shell. Number 4. The Doll's Eye. The Doll's Eye is a species of wildflower native to northern East America. They typically grow 46 to 76 centimeters tall. They bloom in early October just in time for Halloween, but all parts of this plant are poisonous and cause cardiac arrest to all animals except for birds. They grow in shaded areas and contain a significant amount of organic matter, but definitely don't eat them. Number 3. The Dragon's Blood Tree. The Dragon's Blood Tree is strange. It looks a lot like an upturned umbrella. Other than that, this plant bleeds. Not real blood, of course, just crimson-colored nectar. Back in the old days, people who thought that they were spellcasters would use its nectar to enhance their spells, but today it's used as a stimulant in toothpaste. Number 2. The Bleeding Tooth Fungus. The bleeding tooth fungus looks really scary. It's not toxic, but it excretes a red blood-like substance. It produces spores on vertical tooth-like fruits. It's found in North America, Europe, North Korea, and Iran. This thing really does look like a monster that wants to eat you alive, but don't worry, it's completely harmless. Number 1. Bladderwort. Bladderwort can live in and outside of water, in every continent except Antarctica. They use small bladder-like traps to capture organisms to eat. Their traps can range in size from 0.2 millimeters, which is really small, to 1.2 centimeters. The aquatic species have bigger bladders, though, and can eat fish, tadpoles, and larvae. The traps use a vacuum to suck in prey, taking 10,000ths of a second. You may not think that this plant is so scary, but try being that fish that gets sucked inside. Well guys, thanks for watching. I would really enjoy it if you would subscribe, drop a like, and comment below which plant you thought was the scariest. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.